I wanna take you for a ride.
I'm going to be doing something a bit different to the motovlogging. I'm going to be doing some bits on what to do on bikes and stuff. So what I've got here is, get out dog. What I've got here is a piece of motorbike fairing that I've been fixing. I've already done pretty much all the others. This is the one that I need to finish off. That's it, had a big split right across here. What, you want a good sniff of that, dog? Yeah, a good sniff, right, yeah. Now can you get out? Go on, move. Right, what I've done is I got some stuff from Maplin's called plastic weld. And what you do is you get your Dremel with your diamond. You want to go? No, come on, out. Four bloody dogs in my way. So what you do is with your Dremel and your diamond tool, you make a groove right along where it's split. In my case it was split right across here and then all the way up here, so it was in two pieces. So I've made the groove, cleaned it all off, sanded away a bit because you don't want it to be all shiny around, because then you ain't got a good enough surface for it to grip. Obviously I need to tidy all this up, and you get it lined up to what you want it to be. Put your plastic weld in. It depends. There's loads of different things you can use. It depends what your preferences are. But I've done that, waited for it to set. Then on the front I've done the same. I've made a groove right across the crack, which was right across here, and then I've sanded it down and then put a layer of filler over, sanded, layer of filler, sanded until I've got it to the shape that I want it to be, and it's nice and smooth now, and I built it all up there. Now this was the trickiest part, this bit here, if you can see, that bit there, because it was split from there. It only had this bit here, so everything from here upwards, it didn't exist, it was gone. So what I've had to do was I got the other piece of the fairing, which this one there's nothing wrong with. This piece, there's not wrong with that. So what I had to do was replicate this piece here on the good piece to make it match with the bad piece. As you can see, it's pretty much perfect. It needs sanding again because I've put another layer of filler on, but what I did to do that was I got some of the filler mesh from Halfords. It's about £2 for a massive sheet of it, and I built it up around and bent it into shape, and I've done about 3 layers of this mesh. I used some of the P28 filler, which is P38, sorry, which is there, P38 filler, eyes up on, and I stuck it from the underneath, so then you had a base to build it onto. And then what I've done from that, I've built it up and up and up with the filler, sanding on each coat so that you didn't have lumps and bumps everywhere. And once it's got to a kind of shape I wanted it to be, I've got the other piece, got it side by side, sanded it nice and smooth to the shape that I want it to be. And now all I need to do is sand these lips, because these lips sit inside the fairing. That's the one bit I missed. It in the nose cone, it's got like a little lip on the edge that comes outwards and on the top, so then it sits flush. So I still need to sand all that, and I still need to sand this bit here because there was a crack there as well, but I've fillered that. It just needs sanding smooth now. The pieces that are finished. Oh. It's this piece here, which this whole corner piece, that piece was all cracked and buggered, so I've plastic welded that, filleted it, smoothed it. That piece there, which still needs sanding, and the other piece is here. Oh, it was actually that piece that had the corner missing, and I've done the same with the mesh and filler. And then we've got this one, which had a big crack right across here. I've done the same, plastic welded on back, as you can see there. Still needs cleaning up, tidying up, then I'll spray over it so that you can't tell the difference. And then the same here, this was all split and it was all caved in and everything, and as you can see from the back, plastic welded it. Oh. Plastic welded it, still needs cleaning up, as I said. Give it a spray over. And then there's a little piece here, and there you go, plastic weld. Again, still needs tidying up. And the next thing to do, because it's missing the lug there and the lug there, I'm going to be getting some Plastimorph or whatever it's called, and making them myself, and then bonding them onto the existing bits that are left, and then putting a coat of fiberglass over so that it strengthens it. And this one had them two bits snapped off, so what I've done is plastic welded them on, and as you can see, it's good stuff, really good stuff. And the piece that were in two bits, really good stuff, can bend it and everything, and it don't move with muscle. And the nose cone, that had a big crack across here, so what I've done with that is the same, plastic weld, bit of filler, sand it smooth, and jobs are good. And so these fairings are practically, once I've tidied them up and flatted the rest of the sanding down, they're practically ready for primer. There go the knobheads on the stolen motorbikes past the house. So yeah, what I'm going to use is some high build plastic primer, which will get rid of any of the imperfections as well. It'll fill up all the little bits that I can't get to. I'm going to do a few coats of it before I go on with the paint. So yeah, that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start doing a few different vlogs of what to do on bikes and how to fix things. So if there's anything you're stuck with, or anything you want to know about doing something or how you do something, then drop me a comment and I'll do a vlog about it. So yeah, I'll show you my man cave, a bit of my man cave. Obviously that's the project that I'm working on at the moment, and then my push bike I'm working on. Got all my bike parts there, all my tools down here, spare engine in corner. There's one of my mutts, workbench for when I'm bored. So yeah, at the moment I don't have a proper garage, but I'm actually in the middle of starting up my own business as a mobile motorbike mechanic and doing tyres. So hopefully that'll be going up soon. I'm still debating on what to call it. I've had a few different ideas, so I don't know what yet. But yeah, this is a CBR 400 NC29 1992 version. It's what the first ever Fireblade were based on, hence it being in the Fireblade colours. It's one I bought from Scotland for like 400 quid, all original condition, and it was all in bits. The guy had stripped it down, he'd put it all in boxes, even the engine was in complete bits, and I've got it to this stage. I had quite a lot of people saying, how the hell are you going to put all that together? How do you know where what bolt goes where? It's easy, easy, easy. But yeah, it's nearly done. I've got it started, as you probably would have seen in one of my previous videos, the first time ever starting it. And to be honest, it runs fucking mint, absolutely mint. But now that I've solved the petrol leak, I'll start it up now and show you. So there you have it, running. So yeah, if you want to know anything, just give us a shout, ask me and I'll see what I